Have you ever felt like your brain just won't switch off? Like you're constantly wrestling with the biggest questions in life? Well, if that sounds familiar, you're in the right place. We're going to dive into what it really means to live with a mind that's always on.
You know the scene. It's late, everything's quiet, but your mind is just buzzing. This is where it all seems to start, doesn't it? In those silent hours when you're supposed to be sleeping, you're instead wrestling with these huge, enormous thoughts. And honestly, it can feel pretty lonely.
I mean, really think about it for a second. Does that hit home? That feeling when your thoughts just start to spiral? Why are we here? What's the point of it all? And then you get to the big one, the really scary one, about our own existence. If you're nodding your head right now, trust me, you are not the only one.
So, what is all this relentless questioning? Is it some kind of flaw in our thinking, something we need to fix, or could it actually be a feature? This is where a huge misunderstanding usually comes in, not just in how other people see you, but maybe even how you see yourself.
And that's the tough part, isn't it? When you actually try to talk about this stuff, you might just get blank stares. People tell you to just chill out or stop overthinking everything. They might slap a label on you, call you overly dramatic, or just write it all off as anxiety, completely missing the depth of what you're actually feeling.
And right here, this is the heart of the misunderstanding. On the outside, what people see or what they label is drama or anxiety. But the reality, what's going on inside your head, is something completely different. It's not just worrying for the sake of it. It's being deeply reflective. It's not just nerves. It's being profoundly mentally engaged with the world around you.
Okay, so why? Why does this happen to some of us? Well, psychology actually gives us a really fascinating clue. It turns out this tendency isn't random at all. It's actually deeply connected to how certain brains are wired. As it turns out, this kind of deep existential questioning is an incredibly common trait among highly intelligent people. Their knack for advanced reasoning isn't just for solving math problems, it also fuels this powerful ability for abstract thinking. And the result? A mind that pretty much never, ever rests.
You can actually map it out like a chain reaction. It all starts with high intelligence. That leads to more advanced reasoning skills, which in turn unlocks this greater capacity for abstract thought. And what's the natural outcome of that? An unstoppable drive to question everything about existence, while maybe other people are more content focusing on the day-to-day.
And guess what? This whole experience actually has a name: existential anxiety. Now, don't let that word anxiety throw you. This isn't some disorder. It's just the natural friction that happens when a really powerful analytical mind, a mind just like yours, comes face to face with the biggest, most unanswerable questions there are. Putting a name to it helps, right? It's not a personal failing, it's just how the hardware works.
Okay, so if this is just a natural byproduct of high intelligence, what does that really mean for you? This is where we get to completely reframe the whole experience. It's time to shift how we look at this, from thinking of it as a burden to seeing it as something else entirely.
I mean, it's the question that probably whispers in your ear during those late-night sessions, right? With all this intense thinking and all this worry that it seems like nobody else shares, it's so easy to wonder, am I losing my mind?
No, absolutely not. The answer is so much simpler and, frankly, so much more powerful than that. You're not breaking down. Your mind is just working at a higher resolution. You're simply seeing the world, all of its beauty, its complexity, its contradictions, way deeper than most people ever will.
So here's what I want you to remember. What you're experiencing, it's not a curse. It's a consequence of a powerful intellect. Your mind's ability to see that bigger picture and to question everything isn't a sign that something's wrong. It's proof of its depth. So the next time you find yourself wide awake at 3 a.m. pondering it all, just know you're not overthinking. You're just thinking deeply.